Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to my money saving advice and business tips channel. This video is all about how you get the very best mobile phone deals. And before I jump in, a quick joke. Knock knock. Who's there? Europe. Europe who? No, Europe who? And that's why my comedy career went the way it did. So if you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you've either lived in a cave, you don't have a mobile phone, looking for your first one, that's quite unlikely, or more likely that you are coming up to the end of your current contract with your mobile phone provider and you are looking for the best deal. You want to get, the most megabytes of data, the most minutes, and pay the least amount of money. Well, how do you go about doing it? Well, first of all, I'm going to cover a fairly obvious point and then go into my key number one tip in a moment. But yeah, just to cover the obvious, do not get a mobile phone contract from a shop in a high street. You will not get the most for your money. Retail units, they have overheads, they have costs, they need to pay staff, they need to pay rent, gas, electric. So, obviously the deal that you get on the high street is not going to be anywhere near as good as what you could get online. Okay, so that's the obvious out of the way with. Let's get that out of the way. So, on to my number one key tip. Now, here's the kicker. You could probably get the best mobile phone deal possible to you from your current provider. Now, here's what you need to do. You basically need to, coming up to the end of your contract, I think most providers say that within 30 days, you basically need to call your provider and say that you want to cancel. Yes, I know, you need to cancel your contract. You do a little bit of a blag if you've got no real intention of actually cancelling the contract, but you tell them anyway that you want to cancel your contract. Now, they will pass you on to a department called retention. See, it's not called cancellation, it's called retention. And I'll put the definition of retention down here in a moment. But it basically means that they want to keep your custom. They don't want you to go off to another provider because they know that if you go off to another provider, you probably won't go back to them again. They will lose you. Now, because of that, they will offer you the best deal possible and deals that you can't get on the website. They'll give you some money off. They'll give you some more minutes. Now, most companies, and I'm not just talking about mobile phones here, I'm talking about especially actually broadband companies and TV companies like Sky and Virgin, they have different levels of retention. Now, there is the first level of retention. Now, virtually every company has this, where when you say you want to cancel, you'll be transferred to a department, and then they'll offer you the best deal that they possibly can in that first tier of retention. Now, you can then decide to accept whatever offer they put forward, or obviously decline that offer. Now, at the same time, what they'll also do is they'll give you a date by which your mobile phone will be cut off. And they will also give you a pack code in case you want to go to another provider. Take all of that information down and make sure you take a very clear note of when your mobile phone is going to be cut off. And then it's basically a game of chicken. I don't know if you, is that still a thing? Chicken? Do kids play that? Does anyone play chicken anymore? So basically, you are going to wait out your mobile phone provider to see if they call you. And that's where you want to get to, is the second level of retention within a company. Now, big disclaimer, guys. Look, not all companies have a second tier of retention, but some do. Some do. Virgin Media definitely do. I'm currently on a £14 a month. This is for broadband though, but I'm currently on a £14 a month contract. It's a 100 meg line without line rental, which is pretty flipping good. So play this game, play the game of chicken with your current mobile phone provider. Just really please make sure that you got that kind of cut-off point date in your diary, because you don't want your number to be lost and then you're without a mobile phone. Well, you're without a number, or you could lose your current number, which would really suck. That would totally suck. Now, when you get that call from the second level of retention, they're going to be a lot more forthcoming with their offers. They're going to want to negotiate. They're going to cut loads of money off your bill, and they will give you the very best deal possible. So in terms of getting the best deal with your mobile phone, you don't have to go to another provider most of the time. I mean, sometimes you kind of do, but most of the time you can get the very best deal from your own provider. So you can stay with your provider, keep everything the same, get an amazing deal, and everyone's happy. You save money, you could talk to whoever you want for however long you want, and that's it. So that's my big tip, guys. Again, like I say, this tip can also apply in the world of broadband. It can also apply to the world of TV and cable services. Really feel free to try this also with Sky. Sky's a good one, actually. Sky's a good one. They have actually a third level of retention, which goes beyond the cutoff point. And that's where if you actually decide to leave Sky, within a few weeks, they normally send their customers a letter saying, look, if you come back with us, we'll give you some free credit. And I went through this cheeky period when I had Sky many years ago now, before I discovered Android boxes. I went through this period over about 3 years where I got Sky legally free over that period, because at the end of each kind of renewal term, when my kind of free credit finished, I would say that I wanted to cancel again and go through the kind of tiers of retention, get to that third tier. After the cutoff point, they'd offer me free credit, and then I'd go again. It was a bit of a circle I was in. A bit of a game, also. It was a nice game to have free Sky. Anyway, guys, look, rambling. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to this channel and smash the like button if you did enjoy this one. I also do other things. I interview celebrities, and I also do live streams as well on the different channel. So please check that out. And guys, look, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Cheers.